The Great Lakes region is the largest freshwater surface in the entire world and is home to over 170 different species of freshwater fish. Being from West Michigan, my buddies and I set out on a mission to explore the waters connected to Lake Michigan. Over the next several months, we will be setting out to fish every single lake connected to Lake Michigan by a pierhead. This endeavor will take us to 18 different lakes across the state of Michigan. Welcome to the Pierhead series. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. It's late August here in Michigan and we are out chasing some salmon. We're going to be using jigging spoons and bass tackle, so we've done this a little bit in years past and it's super fun when it works out.
9 cord.
Holy cow. Holy. Get him. Let's go. Dude. That's nice. Look at that fish, dude. That is gigantic. Big ol' hen. Really long, not very fat. I'm guessing, what, 18 to 20 pounds? Got a little bit of wind, pretty good conditions, and the lake just flipped. So Lake Michigan was in the 70s last week, and the wind came, flipped that whole lake, and now it's 40 degrees. So a lot of these fish should be rolling in here. Normally that lake flip is what we look for to get this bite really kicking. A lot of times you can catch them as they roll into these lakes and go up into the rivers. So that's the plan today. We can already see some fish on 2D. There's a bunch of bait in here, so got pretty high hopes. We've got a couple hours tonight. I'm out with Ian and Drake today. Let's see if we can't get a king in the boat.
Stuck out something pretty good. Coming in pretty good.
For sure, yeah, because that's no wake. Got him. No. He's under everything right now. No, you're okay. Yeah, if you want. Oh, it's a little baby guy. I was gonna say, he's not fighting very hard at all. Oh yeah, dude, he did. Yeah, come on. Gotta start somewhere. I've never caught one that little.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, first fish of the year for me. It's only been maybe 30 minutes. We actually think this little king is probably just a 2-year-old, and we think he's just in here eating a bunch of bait because there's alewives all over. But I guess it's possible that he's just a little baby 4-year-old coming into spawn, but we've never seen him anywhere close to this small. But I'm not gonna complain. Anytime we catch a salmon, we're gonna get a couple pictures and see if we can't get his grandma about 3 times that size. But great start. That's only about 30 minutes in, and gotta love it. First one to catch one, yeah, and we didn't have to move way off our spot. Well, I hooked him and then he kind of darted under. Then I thought I lost him because he wasn't that heavy. And then he was just, you on? Next cast, dude. Literally a minute later.
Oh, you almost took me in.
Here, get the net. Oh, shoot. There he goes.
It's a little one again. What's up with the little guys?
Oh, I just hit one. Oh, what? I have someone's line. Hold on. Oh no, that's a what? Dude, he ate it off slack and ran up with it.
Just like that one did to me, that outlet.
What in the world is that? Ooh, that was the craziest thing. I've never felt a fish this strong, dude. That's pretty cool. Get to go surfing and try to catch a salmon here. What's that?
How far out is he?
About halfway between us. He should be good.
I just saw a shadow.
It looks like dang shark, Sonny. Get him. He's right. Yeah, he's not quite done. We could have got him there, but well, let's try that again.
I didn't want to.
No, you're good. I'm just saying it.
Head.
I knew he had one more in him. He's a mid-20, I think. He's not a freak, but he's a decent one. Nice. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for the teamwork. Good work, Bob. All right, guys, finally got this big old buck in. He kicked my butt. Dude, he's heavy. He's bigger than I thought. Look at those teeth. That's gangster. That's my biggest of the year. Well, second of the year, but that's up there with the bigger ones I caught last year. I don't know. He's big. I also haven't felt a big one in a year, though. What do you guys think? Low 20s, mid 20s?
21. No.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say 22.
Sweet. You want to switch that over to pictures? All right, Drake's on. Oh, little guy.
Little cat. Not very silver. All that excitement. I'm ready to go home.
You're really enjoying your time, aren't you? JM's favorite fish.
Just hammered it. Tank.
Oh, hey. Come here. He's on it. He's on it.
Come here.
He's
Come here.
Got him. Can you clip this on him? Finally got one of those up high ones to bite.
You have it? It's not a catfish, is it? It's a catfish. No, it's not.
Are you serious right now? Oh my gosh. Hammered it and like 10 feet under the boat. Oh my gosh. Don't really like it and I want to kill it and I hate this. I'm throwing. You thought it was. Alrighty guys, that's gonna unfortunately bring today to a close. We successfully landed 2 fish. We hooked maybe about 5. I'm not totally sure the count on the night. Lost a few fish. Ian and Drake both were able to catch 2 different catfish, which was pretty special, and a sheepshead. So Ian's really going for the multi-species gig here. And an alewife by Drake.
Hey, and
So,
an alewife by me.
We're really focusing on the multi-species here, but anyways, it was a pretty fun night. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. As you might be able to tell, we Got a dog barking in the background. We got a truck loaded down. Vanessa and I have been camping for the last day and a half. So yeah, but we managed to bring a couple poles with us, and we've been bouncing around, and we have a couple different piers to hit. Don't have a boat anymore, so we're gonna go back to the roots and just walk around. So we got a couple different rods rigged up with some bass stuff, some salmon stuff, and a little bit of in between. We're gonna go see if we can catch anything and everything off of these piers and see what we can make happen. Let's go get after it. Alrighty guys, we are at spot number 1. I don't want to mess with having that big camera on a tripod and trying to bounce around 100 different spots. So we're just going to be running this GoPro today. Like I said, I'm out here by myself. I have a couple different rods rigged up, have some jigging stuff for salmon if things get weird, and then a bunch of different bass setups. We're going to stop talking and get to fishing. Let's get after it. Alright guys, spot number 1, we're going to start off with this little 6 cents whale. Just a little white 3-inch swim bait. I should catch whatever's swimming around here, from bass to drum to catfish to even I've seen salmon chase this. So we're gonna start with this little swim bait and see if we can't get anything going right off the bat here. No idea how deep it is, so that's gonna be the theme of today, is figuring out A, how deep it is, and then B, what baits are gonna work in those depths, and then yeah, we'll just have to see. Brings me back to the roots with just kind of fishing how I grew up, bouncing around on whatever spot I could get out to. That's a good way to wrap this series up, and just kind of, like I said, bring me back to my roots, not always being on a bass boat and having the best access to a boat and then the best electronics, and sometimes you don't have those, and you got to be able to make do with what you have. So today we just have some public water here and some piers and docks, and we're gonna see if we can't make anything happen. That is the cool thing about fishing some of these spots, is you can use it to your advantage. If you can think outside the box with some casting angles and whatnot, you can really parallel these walls really well and get a little weird with your casting angles. You can hook up just like that. Good smallmouth. Let's go, baby. Oh my, that's a good one. Holy cow. And no nets. That's a 3.5, 4 pounder. So this is gonna be fun on 8-pound test. I'm talking biggin. No net in sight. This is not good. Not good at all. I might go down on that ladder and see if I can't scoop them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh. There's just no way. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's a beautiful fish too. There's just no way I can flip him. He's way too big. All right, we're gonna see if we can't lay out for this fish. Take my mic off before I lose that. Oh, come here. Got him, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. All right, guys, here's a look at that first fish. It's probably a 3.5. I don't have a scale, but that's a beautiful, beautiful fish. I just casted my swim bait right down the end and was just dragging it right along this edge, and this guy came out and smoked that little 6 cents whale. Absolutely perfect start. Haven't even been here for more than 5 minutes. That was maybe my second or third cast, and I already got a nice grown one, baby. Let's go. Here's a look at that chunky mama. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna really try to not drop this GoPro and just give him a nice little release here. All right, so just retied and hooking up this little 6 cents whale. This color is the Ghost Ice Minnow. So it's white with a little bit of blue flake in there, a little bit of flash, and also that bait is a little translucent. So this is paired up on the 6 cents finesse head there. That's a 3/8 ounce, and I got 8-pound leader line to this. So we're gonna get back down and see if we can't find any of his friends. That was literally first cast along this wall. So maybe we can get a few of his buddies to go. Casting it out there along that wall, maybe waiting 5 seconds or so, trying to let it get down there, middle of the water column, just because I'm not sure exactly how deep it is, and then starting that slow straight retrieve all the way back. Do a little bit of fan casting out off of this wall now, just in case there's any wood or rocks or structure out here that I can't see. It's always a good idea to just fan cast a few out in the unknown. So now that I've kind of fished everything I wanted to, or at least in this initial spot, I like to switch baits. Instead of hopping spots immediately, I like to switch it up. So now I'm gonna throw this little dark sleeper around. I'm gonna drag it along this wall where I caught that first one, see if I can't pull up any off the bottom of that wall. I was throwing that swim bait over kind of the middle to top section of that water column. Now I'm gonna drag this guy right along the bottom, see if I can't strum one up. I'm just about to move and just work down this way. There we go. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, no, that's just good family friendly fun right there. I wanted to be able to see how I landed this last one. Hold this too. No, don't hold it over. All right, now that V is here, it's gonna be a little easier to capture it on film. So basically with this last guy, I could probably flip him, but I don't wanna break off. So kind of gotta do one of the old lay down on your belly and just get after it. Old school method, face first. And go get him. It's a little easier than the last guy was, but he's got that little 6 cents whale in his throat. Another good one. It's about maybe pushing 2 pounder, quite a bit smaller, but we're gonna get him back right now. All right, so I had thrown around that dark sleeper for a little bit and I was just about to move spots and I picked the swimmer back up. Threw it one more time, exactly that same cast as how I caught the first one. And I don't know if that fish had reloaded or if it was just a different fish that didn't bite the first time, but before I move a spot, I like to go back to the bait that I know worked one last time and get one last cast in there, and we'll see if there's any more in here. Otherwise, we'll probably start sliding around to spot number 2. Alrighty guys, well, we were at lake number 2, but unfortunately we just hiked in here ways and I just realized right now that I didn't bring the mic. So we're gonna try to run it off the GoPro. It's not gonna be good, I apologize, but it's kind of how this stuff goes when you're filming on your own, and it's just last minute, we're hiking in a spot. So we're gonna get to fishing, see if we can't run into anything. This channel looks pretty dang good. I've never fished this before, so we shall see. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, that's a freaking giant. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. Oh my gosh, look at the other ones eating out of his mouth. Okay, hooked up with about a 4 pounder with 5 others right on it. All trying to eat it out of its mouth. I have no idea how I'm landing this fish. 6 pound test, that's at least a 4. Look at the other ones, we just sight fished them. Back up a sec. Let's just think about this. Okay, here, follow me down this way. We're gonna see if we can get him to the rocks. Dude, that's a big fish. I have no idea if I'll land him. He's got 4 or 5 buddies. We just walked out to the end of this pier and watched him eat it. The wind is horrible. Oh, come on.
You are?
That guy is barely hooked. Just in the skin of his mouth. That little 6 cents drop shot hook got him good. But look at how long that fish is. Just an awesome fish. He's definitely for old fish, big old head on him. And we sight fished him right off the end of the pier and he had about 5 buddies. Looked similar size, maybe a touch smaller, and he's the first one that went. All right. We're down here giving this girl a drink, making sure I didn't have to throw her off the edge. Getting her back down. Look at her. Oh, okay. Yep, you can let go of my thumb anytime now. There you go, kick off. There she goes. You can see another one right there. We're about to get her friend. All right guys, we just got that big girl back down, and that guy came off that little 6 cents party minnow in the green pumpkin shad color. Gonna get a new one on here. I can still see some of her friends down there. I don't know if they'll eat after watching the big mama get plucked, but Vanessa and I can see all these fish. They're only like 5-10 feet down off the end of this pier. Alrighty guys, unfortunately that is the end of the PIERHEAD series. It was a little bit tougher than I was hoping today. Got started hot at both lakes with a couple quality smallmouth, but just wasn't able to keep that bite rolling. At the second lake here, I caught that good, probably 4-pounder right away. Had a couple others come up and try to eat the bait out of its mouth, but then by the time I released that fish and got back down there, had a few follows, but nothing committed. Sometimes those smallmouth can be a little tricky when they're grouped up tight like that and then you pluck one of them. So I'm just not sure, but anyways, it was really awesome to get on those couple good bites I did today. And yeah, it was kind of cool to just get back to the roots and get back on land, just using the 2 feet and using public piers and walkways and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this entire series. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Thank you to the sponsors, 6 Cents and Whitewater Fishing, for making this possible. Could not have done it without them. Pretty much all the gear we wore was Whitewater. All the apparel that we were rocking all series. They have a ton of options, anything from sun protection all the way to cold outerwear. So make sure to head on over to whitewaterfish.com and check them out for any apparel options you might need. And then on the fishing side of things, pretty much every single bait we threw this entire series from March until now in September was all 6 Cents. So if you're curious, head over to their website and use my code REAL to save 10% on any of their products. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.